This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders. I'm Dan Marotti here at MWF Studios, just north of Boston, in downtown Melrose, Massachusetts, 02176, the zip code of champions. Stay tuned after the news for some awesome money-saving deals where you can support indie wrestling. Stick a fork in Alberto Del Rio. He is done in WWE while currently serving a 30-day suspension for failing a WWE wellness test last month. Del Rio is exercising an out clause in his contract signed last September and will not rejoin WWE when the suspension ends. Del Rio will reportedly return to Mexico, amongst other wrestling endeavors. Del Rio returned to WWE last October after being fired the previous summer for hitting a WWE employee that made a racially insensitive joke. He got a big push right off the bat, being paired with Seb Coulter, and he defeated John Cena for the United States Championship in his surprise return at Hell in the Cell. He got a big pop in Los Angeles, but that was probably the only big ovation he got over the course of the last year. He played before crickets. The fans did not engage with Del Rio, to say the least. He lost the U.S. title to Kalisto in a real upset. He wound up being separated from Coulter, as it was just a bad pairing, bad creative all around. The fans didn't care about Del Rio either way. He was put into the bland League of Nations faction that nobody cared about. He wound up being drafted to SmackDown Live last month and looked to be a solid mid-card heel, if nothing else, but apparently that wasn't the type of creative material he agreed to return to last year. While he's not over enough to be put in meaningful main event matches, he was certainly a very sound technical wrestler and over enough to the point where he had some credibility. I feel he's a loss, as SmackDown's hurting for mid-card talent right now. Del Rio joins a growing list of superstars that want out of WWE, including the Dudley Boys, Ryback, and Cody Rhodes, all leaving of their own fruition in recent times. WWE's rosters on both brands are paper thin. They could use as many healthy bodies as possible right now, and every one of the aforementioned names could add some impact to either Raw or SmackDown Live right now. Let's hope the WWE has more recruits on the way to keep Raw and SmackDown fresh, and let's send some positive thoughts and well wishes to all of the talents that I just mentioned to find quality places to earn a living in or out of professional wrestling if that's their choosing. Would love to know what you think of the departure of Alberto Del Rio in the comment section below. It's a hot summer on WWE Network with WWE NXT and the Cruiserweight Classic lighting up Wednesdays, along with SummerSlam and not one but two pay-per-views, with Backlash and Clash of Champions in September. Not currently subscribed to WWE Network? Come on now. Use our link below and get 1 month absolutely free. Get the pay-per-views live, the awesome weekly shows, and over 6,000 hours of on-demand content for free. See Lesnar and Orton at SummerSlam, Holy Foley, brand-exclusive pay-per-views, and so much more at its regular price of only $9.99 per month. It's the best value in sports and entertainment. You want to talk about a great summer sale? Head on over to the MWF store on the BostonWrestling.com super site. We've got brand new WWE t-shirts, autographs, action figures, posters, and more. And this summer I have a special where if you spend $25 or more, you get a WWE t-shirt absolutely free. Not only is it a great deal, but every dollar spent helps our endeavors to bring you action-packed live events and video content. Enjoy 1,200 free videos on our YouTube channel. As we count down to our 15th anniversary, we're releasing a new video each day at 12 o'clock, flashing back to highlights and even a few lowlights on the adventure that is the Millennium Wrestling Federation. Subscribe to our channel using the link below or use youtube.com/BostonWrestlingCom. We also have regular news videos, TV episode recaps, results, interviews, and so much more. Help us bring you even more great video content by donating an amount of any size to paypal.me/Boston Wrestling. Again, every dollar donated helps us bring you more great live events and video content. That wasn't enough. We have a new video on demand section on YouTube where you can either rent or own some of our classic state-of-the-art studio shoot interviews. In honor of the 10-year anniversary since the original No Holds Barred Iron Sheik studio shoot interview went viral and on the Howard Stern Show, we've remastered it and made it available for fans around the world to enjoy for as little as $5.99. We also have an awesome WrestleMania 1 roundtable studio shoot with The Sheik, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, and Cowboy Bob Orton, where all three WWE Hall of Famers look back at the WWF boom of the 1980s. John Cena Sr. joins me as co-host for in-depth studio shoots with both Paul Bearer and the first and only shoot ever done with the Boogeyman. Paul Dempsey joins us and pulls back the curtain on WWE NXT. Again, not only can you rent or own these awesome interviews, but every dollar goes right back into our efforts to bring you live event and video content. Another easy way to help our efforts is to use the links below or on the front page of the BostonWrestling.com super site to do your shopping on WWEshop.com, Amazon.com, or Walmart.com. If you make a purchase on any of those websites, wrestling-related stuff or not, we get a tiny kickback, and best of all, your cost doesn't increase 1 cent. Hey, Christmas is going to be here before you know it. Please keep us in mind, as again, every purchase made helps support indie wrestling. Last but not least, have a free ride on me with our friends at Uber. That's right. If you've never used Uber before, get a free ride up to $20 on the house to try out their great service. Forget about overpriced taxi cabs. Uber service is great. The cars are clean. The drivers are some interesting folks. Use the link below and see for yourself. I tried Uber for the first time last October in New York City for the WWE Madison Square Garden event, and I've used it regularly ever since. You won't regret it. Running out of time here, folks, as we approach our 15th anniversary. Don't miss a day on the BostonWrestling.com super site, as you never know what's going on in our world. Like us on Facebook.com/MWF Action. Follow us on Twitter at MWF2001. And again, subscribe for free to our YouTube channel at YouTube.com/BostonWrestling.com. Until we speak again, folks, you and yours, be well.